How to fight your fear of needles. The story tonight on Action News Live at 5.
Previously on One Life to Live.
Chris Bodie is booked for the first week of the music festival.
Yes!
Max is the one who tampered with the boiler. He is responsible for the fire. I let myself believe that he would do the right thing eventually, but he won't.
You told her, didn't you?
I promise you, he will be punished.
Yes, he will. By the justice system of this Commonwealth. Now, let's get on with it.
You have the right to remain silent.
Okay, Mr. Traeger. Turn sideways.
Sure you took the cap off, bozo?
Just do it, kid.
Just do it, kid.
Eli, you want to watch your mouth, please? At least act like you want to get out of here.
Oh, you want him to pretend to behave so I can cut him a deal, huh? Well, I don't think so.
I got the prints in the shots.
Good. Lock him up, Benny.
Oh, wait a minute,
You
Hank.
putting him in a cell?
Hank, he is a minor.
Yeah, and I can legally hold him for 24 hours.
Why would you want to?
Until I hand him over to juvenile authorities. So that's what I'm gonna do. Benny.
Eli, Hank, tough kid. We're gonna get you out of here, okay?
But you never answered Taya's question. I mean, you can hold the boy, but why would you want to? I know what he did was wrong.
Yeah, but does he? We've got the kid on felony theft, driving without a license, leaving the scene of the crime.
Okay, so I know what he did was serious, but so can I put up bail?
No. No, this kid, he's gonna spend some time in that cell and think about what he did. And if you good people don't like it, well, that's your problem.
E blank blank R blank. Drill Y.
Nope.
So, have you had any luck patching things up with Blair?
Oh. Well, things are worse than ever now. Blair thinks that I'm trying to make a play for Ian.
Are you?
Pick another letter.
Is there an I?
No, you're about to be hung.
Yeah, well, wouldn't be the first time. So you really want Ian to be your guy? I mean, isn't that what you and Blair were fighting about that night at Club Indigo?
You know, when I was in boarding school in France, I used to make up these wild fantasies. They weren't real, you know, but of course everybody thought they were. About this worldly, handsome, elegant man.
Who adored you?
We. And Ian, he's kind of like that fantasy come to life.
And maybe for Blair as well.
No. All of Blair's fantasies are about Ian's money.
Doesn't Ian realize that?
Of course not. How can he? He is being dazzled by Blair's sophistication and charm.
Wait, now what does that make you, the scullery maid?
Yeah, in comparison to Blair, of course.
No. I don't agree, Kelly. You're a very attractive woman. Even if you weren't, even if you were a toad, it's what's inside that counts, right here. And when it comes to that, you can hold your own with anybody. Believe it.
Then how come Blair is the one going with Ian to Club Indigo to hear Chris Bodie while I have to go home and wash my hair?
Well, you could do that, or you could get dressed to kill and make an appearance at Club Indigo. I mean, wouldn't you like to see Chris Bodie?
Yes. He's an incredible trumpet player and majorly sexy.
Ah, well, then what's stopping you? I mean, just keep an eye on Blair, and if she goes for a jug of Cosmopolitans...
Duck!
Oh, no, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right. So, is there an X? Is the word extra?
Yes. And you knew it all the time.
And you know how to deal with this situation. Just follow your heart. No matter what happens, you can't go wrong.
Wow. Max, this place looks great. You and Maggie did a great job fixing this place up.
I'm busy, Blair. Go.
Max, I just wanted to know if you caught up with Ian after he ran into us in the steamer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good. What did you tell him? It wasn't what it looked like?
It was exactly what it looked like. I was standing there with a naked woman.
Well, it was by accident.
These accidents keep happening to me. Like the one that almost killed Maggie when I sabotaged a warehouse. Luckily, everyone walked away from that one. The latest excursion, not so lucky. Sabotage myself, and I have now lost the woman I love.
Maggie, it's Ian. Can I talk to you for a moment? So Max told you everything?
Yes.
So, where do you two go from here?
We don't. Wedding's off. I hope you're happy.
One Life to Live, brought to you by the makers of Lysol products.
They're back. Mold and mildew. And they're about as welcome as a fungus. In fact, they are a fungus, a common cause of allergies. But you can help prevent mold and mildew with Lysol disinfectant spray. A few times a week in all those damp little breeding grounds you know so well prevents that malodorous germ from coming back. So breathe easy. Lysol spray helps protect. You have our word on it.
Because wrinkles appear out of nowhere, we've created Pond's Prevent and Correct Lotion. Actually, 2 different moisturizers, one with SPF for day, one with alpha hydroxys for night, to help prevent and correct the signs of aging.
Mom said it's ladylike to leave something on your plate, so I do. The fork.
3 Musketeers. With rich milk chocolate and fluffy nougat, it's big on chocolate, not on fat.
My cousin Seymour used to dress like that. Don't ask.
You know it makes me want to shout.
Shout White. Now wipe out stains wherever you go. Just rub on to help remove stains in a matter of seconds. Shout Wipes. Keep them on you to keep stains off you. S.C. Johnson Wax.
The study of the human body has yielded yet another important discovery. The pain millions of people suffer is caused by the way they walk. Their feet are hitting the ground off balance, starting a chain reaction that can pull everything up through their lower back, painfully out of alignment. Now there's new Dynastep inserts from Dr. Scholl's. Dynastep cradles and supports your foot so it hits the ground evenly, providing clinically proven pain relief. Discover truly effective pain relief. Discover new Dynastep.
Before Infusium, I couldn't get my fingers through my hair. My hair looked like a fuzzball. And now it looks shiny, it looks healthy.
Infusium 23. It's the leave-in Amy believes in.
My hair was so damaged. It was like steel wool. And now it's shiny and smooth. Very surprised the first time I used Infusium.
It's the leave-in Jennifer believes in. Infusium 23 leave-in treatment corrects, restores, structurizes. After one use, hair looks healthy.
I control my hair now. My hair doesn't control me.
Infusium 23, the leave-in you'll believe in.
Now I am a believer.
Grandma's fresh churned butter was the richest, creamiest thing I'd tasted until this churn style. Ever since they made it taste richer and creamier, it's more like Grandma's.
Country Crock churn style. Tastes richer and creamier than ever.
The best night in family comedy is back. ABC Premiere Tuesday begins with the first new Drew of the season. But be warned, you'll experience something that's never been seen and never been done. An all-new Drew. That's an all-nude Drew.
Saw the billboard.
An all-new Drew, followed by a special home improvement, ABC, tonight.
This is not your father's FBI. C16, ABC Saturday.
Oh, you don't honestly think I wanted to hurt you?
Then why did you have to tell me? Huh? I would never have known what Max had done if you had...
Because you would have found out sooner or later. And I thought that sooner was better than after you were married.
Well, maybe at that point I would have said, you know, I'm already committed to the guy. For better or for worse, you know?
Yeah, well, I think I know which one of those it would have been. I had to say something.
How about Maggie? You're overreacting, or Maggie, don't let go of the best thing that has ever happened to you.
Because if I said those things to you, I would be lying. And I would never do that to you. You and I grew up in homes where no one ever told the truth, and it is poisonous. It hurt us. To this day, neither one of us know who we really are. I mean, we are just starting to come out of the shadows, and if you had married Max Holden, you would have been going right back into the dark. I know that he cared about you, but he couldn't be honest with you. Do you really want to spend the rest of your life with a man like that?
It stinks in here.
Well, it's not a motel, and you're not a guest. You're in a lot of trouble, partner. Felony theft, reckless driving.
Yeah, leaving the scene of the crime, yada, yada, yada. I got caught. So now what?
Now? Well, now you spend the night here. And then tomorrow you get arraigned, and then the judge is going to send you to juvenile hall. And if you think it's bad here, well, buddy.
Oh, I can get out on bail, right?
Well, it doesn't work that way with Myers. Sorry. Now, see, you'll go to juvenile hall, and if you're found guilty, well, then that's going to be your new home for at least a couple of years.
Well, I'll be dead by then, so who cares?
Yeah, right. You have HIV.
Yeah, right.
Didn't seem to slow you down much. You're able to steal a motorcycle, slam into a parked car, and then walk away from the mess you made. Huh? Now, that you can do with no problem. But taking responsibility for your own actions, that's going to kill you?
Hank? Will you give this kid a break? His mother just died. He has yet to move into his new foster home.
That gives him the right to break the law.
It's his first offense, no priors. How did he get to be public enemy number one?
Smashing into that parked car? What if somebody had been in there?
Can we take this outside?
Hank, now my offer still stands. Take care of any damages he caused. You know, anything to get him out of here.
Yeah, well, that's really going to teach him a lesson.
Okay, Hank is right. This is not about cleaning up after Eli. Okay, you wanted to scare the daylights out of him? Looks to me like you've done a good job. So can we move on now and make a deal?
I'm listening.
Eli gives you his word that he'll never do anything like this again. And to prove that he's serious, he agrees to make restitution.
He does it himself. No help from Andrew or anyone else.
Agreed.
So, in return, I'll cut him loose for the slap on the wrist.
You can call it that. I'd call it giving him a second chance.
Look, I know you think that he's a decent kid, and he's had a lot of tough breaks. So, all right. You want me to give him a break? I will. But just for the record, I don't think coddling Eli Traeger is doing him any favors.
You're not coddling him. You're telling him that you're not willing to give up.
Okay, there's a deal on the table. Now you have to decide if you want to take it, or do you just want to keep on acting stupid?
You warm my heart with your embrace. You make me smile, light up my face.
At JCPenney, fall is the warmest season of the year. From our soft sweaters to our cozy flannels, it's never been warmer.
Come snuggle up with me a while. JCPenney. JCPenney. I love your style.
During our fall sale, save 20 to 30% on career and casual wear.
Golden Door, one of the world's most renowned spas. Here, rejuvenating treatments restore health to mind and body. And for hair, the salon at Golden Door chooses Pantene Pro-V, the ultimate in provitamin therapy. Only Pro-V has this patented provitamin formula that penetrates from root to tip. Even the most damaged hair seems revitalized, renewed, restored to a natural state of enhanced well-being. Pantene Pro-V, for hair so healthy it shines. The Golden Door Spa agrees.
We Italians, we love love. We love life. But most of all, we love pasta. Our #1 favorite, pasta Barilla.
Sì, Barilla.
Ordinary pasta can stick and clump. But imported pasta Barilla is always perfect, always.
Al dente.
In Italy, our favorite pasta has one name. Barilla! The #1 love of Italians. You'll also love authentic Barilla pasta sauce.
Very, very good.
His Holiness the Dalai Lama would like to meet you, Mr. Hara.
His life was ruled by centuries of tradition.
It is an honor to meet you, Your Holiness.
Yellowhead, Yellowhead.
Until a stranger
I would like to learn about the world you come from. What's a movie house? And who's Jack the Ripper?
taught him the power of friendship. Brad Pitt, 7 years in Tibet, rated PG-13. Opens Wednesday, October 8th in select cities, October 10th everywhere.
Imagine a day without allergies, without sinus pressure, headache, and pain. Make it happen with Benadryl Allergy Sinus Headache. Unlike the leading prescription allergy medicines that don't have a pain reliever, Benadryl Allergy Sinus Headache gives you maximum strength sinus pain relief, plus the allergy relief of Benadryl's histamine blocker. Imagine life without allergies and sinus pain with Benadryl.
At the Post Cereal Company, our business is breakfast, but our passion is food. So we took what we love and made it into breakfast, like real Ocean Spray cranberries, big chunks of pecans, even the taste of fresh-baked banana nut bread. Morning traditions, wonderful cereals, at a fair price like every Post cereal. Post, breakfast made right.
I'm Sonny Criminals.
And I'm leaving.
Sometimes all we have left
You're shaking.
I can't seem to help myself with you.
are memories.
You really can't say it, can you?
I love you with all my heart. Will you be my wife?
Don't miss a very special General Hospital Wednesday on ABC Daytime.
I can get out of this hole? Great. So just tell me what I have to do.
You have to apologize to Hank and mean it. You also have to get a job and use the money that you earn to pay for the car you banged up and the motorcycle.
That's it?
That's right. They're letting you off pretty easy. Why? You want them to hit you with more?
No. This is sweet.
Yeah. There are people out there who really care about you. So why don't you talk to them before you do something stupid the next time, okay?
Yeah, whatever. Okay. Sure.
Come on. Hank, I think Eli has something he wants to say to you.
Look, I know after what I did, you're probably saying to yourself, why am I going to believe this kid? And some of the stuff I do, I don't even know why I did it. It's just some of the things my stepfathers would say, you know, when they were beating on me and my mom. They didn't even apologize. They just said, whoa, where did that come from? And I don't want to be like that. And I know I did something wrong. And I'm sorry.
All right. Look, Benny. Yeah? Start the paperwork on this kid, huh? Okay. I'm gonna cut you loose.
Thank you.
Yeah. But Benny, you keep his record on file.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay. I'll get to you on that payment schedule, and thank you.
Yeah, well, you do that. All right, Carlotta, is this okay with you?
That you finally did the right thing? Yes. But that you went out of your way to scare him? That was cruel, Hank.
Well, that's not quite the way I see it. Look, I know what the kid did wasn't all that bad. But he could have hurt himself. He could have hurt someone else. But he was lucky this time. But luck runs out, and that's why I wanted to scare him, so there wouldn't be a next time.
But what happened was scary enough. Eli was in a bad accident, and he's not a dumb kid. He learned his lesson. So why do you have to rub his nose in it? Who said that it was part of your job to be sadistic?
I'm what?
Maybe you don't know that's how you come off.
Oh, you mean I'm like that in general?
Well, you remember how you were with Antonio.
Okay. Here we go. Back to that again, huh? I thought your son and I declared a truce.
Yeah, but from the beginning when you treated him like he was a criminal, from day one.
He was convicted long before I ever came to Landview.
Yeah, for a crime that he didn't commit. And then when he did his time, when he came out, you charged him with another murder. And that one he didn't do either.
Carlotta, I was wrong. I apologized. Isn't that good enough?
Well, not if you keep making the same mistake.
And what would that be?
Thinking that people are guilty until they prove that they're innocent. Isn't it supposed to work the other way around?
Look, when I first met Antonio, he was an ex-con and the leader of a street gang. In fact, when you found out that he went back with the Prides, you turned your back on it. And you're his mother.
Oh, and you opened your heart to Rachel when you found out she was doing drugs?
I didn't know what to do with her. Just like you and Diego didn't know what to do with Antonio when he was running wild.
How dare you mention my husband's name? My husband was a wonderful father.
Well, that didn't seem to stop Antonio from hooking up with the gang, now did it?
And what did you do when you found out that Rachel was strung out on drugs? You just pushed her even harder and then just pushed her further away.
That is between me and my daughter. When I want advice from you about doing my job or being a parent, I'll ask for it.
And I'll do the same. Otherwise, please to keep your opinions to yourself.
Dorf, come on in.
Kelly?
Hi.
I just escaped the hangman.
Dad, it's only a matter of time.
I should let you catch up with your daughter.
So, you're going to take my advice or not?
Only if I can totally blame you if the night is a disaster.
Oh, no, hey, that's what I'm here for.
I try to cheer him up. He ends up cheering me up. I just hope you realize what an incredibly, totally awesome dad you've got. Thank you. See ya.
So tell me something, totally awesome dad. What is that girl's problem?
Is there anything I can do?
No, you had your chance. You could have lied.
Would you believe me even if I had?
You know, that's the worst part of this. I knew you were telling me the truth about Max. I knew as soon as I heard it. It all made sense all of a sudden. And then I just started wondering, what does that say about me? I mean, how can I fall in love with this guy who is obviously so selfish and deceitful?
Lying, deceitful, and utterly charming. Like all con men. You aren't the only one he fooled. I became his business partner.
Ian, that was business. It wasn't personal. I really loved him. Do you know how alone I would feel right now if I didn't have you?
Well, that's the one thing that's come of us, that we have found each other after all of these years.
You know, I could have used a twin brother a long time ago.
Oh. Well, you've got one now. And you will never be alone again.
You know, it's probably Renee. She's been worried about me.
You want me to get it?
Yeah.
world's a germy place. That's why you need Dial. Dial gets rid of the dirt you see and kills the germs you can't see. Over the years, Dial has killed more germs than any other soap. So at the end of the day, aren't you glad you used Dial?
Let's have Life, but Danny won't eat anything that's good for him. We'll hide the good for you parts.
Life cereal has wholesome Quaker oats, just sweet enough for kids to love.
Life cereal. What happened to the box? Nothing.
Life. Kids just eat it up.
When you buy bath tissue, remember 3 words of comfort. Soft. Kleenex Cottonelle Ultra Soft has the softest touch. Thick. Thicker than the leading brand. And Kleenex, a name you trust. Kleenex Cottonelle Ultra Soft.
Sunday is the day we get in touch with the people we love. And if you're an MCI customer, you can get in touch at a price you love. MCI 5-cent Sundays. 5 cents a minute every Sunday. Call 1-800-SUNDAYS.
Your child could get lice. To kill lice and their eggs, get Maximum Strength Rid. In just the first treatment, it kills lice completely. And Rid leaves no active residue behind. Nothing is more effective or safer than Rid.
He wears it all the time. It's his lucky shirt. That's why there's Whisk with Color Hold bleaching action. To get clothes clean and keep colors bright, no matter how many times.
Hi, Mom.
You wash.
Hi, Mom.
Your favorite shirt.
Hi, Mom.
Whisk with Color Hold bleaching action.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment, here on ABC.
At Food for Less, we buy big, so you save big on over 10,000 items.
We really do. We save a lot of money here.
You can count on Food for Less for the highest quality meat and produce every day.
The meat selection is really good. I can usually find everything I need here.
Our Food for Less name tells you we have the lowest possible prices, but that's only part of the story.
They have everything I want.
Join the thousands of people who shop Food for Less every day, 24 hours a day in Fresno, Clovis, Hanford, Visalia, Merced, and Madera.
You know me, I'm Paul Grossman, the personal injury attorney. Over the past 25 years, thousands of clients have trusted me to obtain millions of dollars to compensate them for injuries due to all types of accidents. I've earned the trust of the people in the San Joaquin Valley through my professional and community service. Of course, no one wants to be injured in an accident, but if you are, call me, Paul Grossman, the attorney you can trust. If you don't collect, you don't pay me.
1-800-462-5555. For people with diabetes, insulin offers a chance for a healthy life. But even with a steady insulin regimen, blood sugar levels can fluctuate. Now there's a research study for people with type 1 or type 2 diabetes. An investigative medication that's taken in conjunction with insulin is being tested to evaluate its effect on glucose levels. If you have diabetes, you may qualify for this important research study. Qualifying participants will receive lab tests, study medication, and a home glucose meter. Call 1-800-STUDY-97.
If you love cheese, you'll be hot for Kraft Deluxe Macaroni and Cheese.
Fiona.
Kraft Deluxe, when you're hot for cheese.
Nancy, Rudy, Dan, and Angelo. ABC 30 Action News live at 5.
Blair, now is really not a good time.
Ian, I know that it's not a good time. That's why I'm here. Maggie, could I come in just for a moment, please? Sure. Hi. Max told me how upset you were. And I understand why you probably don't believe him. But I have no reason to lie. As you know, Max and I aren't the closest of friends, and, well, why would I care if he lost the woman that he loved? And what Ian thought that he saw in the steam room, well, it was totally innocent, really. And Max and I realized that maybe it didn't look so innocent, so that's why I was leaving. So when I got up to leave, my towel got stuck or it snagged or whatever, but it fell on the ground. And, well, Max was helping me put my towel back on, and I was laughing about what a klutz that I was, and that's when Ian walked in, and I know that this totally sounds like I'm making up this story.
But who could invent such a stupid story? It's probably why I believe it. But that's not why Max and I broke up.
Was it, because of the warehouse?
Max told you about that.
No, he didn't tell me about that. I know he felt really bad about that, and, well, he confessed it all to Ian, and I overheard him telling. Well, Max didn't know if I had heard or not heard, and, well, I finally told Max that I did hear him, and that's what I was doing in the steam room to begin with, see?
Telling him that he shouldn't be upset because he burned down a building that I owned and then lied to me about it for weeks.
He had no idea that it was going to get totally out of hand like this.
Oh, really, Blair? What was his idea?
Well, he thought that the warehouse was going to cost you a lot of grief, money, and time away from him. Max knows that he made a mistake. And Maggie, people do that. People you love make mistakes. You feel betrayed. You harden your heart. And you really lose a lot. I mean, more than you could ever dream of. So that's why I came over here. I thought if I could just keep you and Max from that happening to you all.
I appreciate that, I do. I know it wasn't easy for you to come here. But I think what I need more than anything is just to be alone for a while, you know, kind of see what I can figure out.
I understand. But I hope you know that Max really does love you.
You'll call me if there's anything I can do, right?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Do you think she believed me? About the steam room, I mean.
I don't know.
Did you?
Yes. I didn't at first. I mean, that's why I told Maggie what I saw. And now I feel completely guilty that I've made my sister feel miserable.
Are you sorry that Max and Maggie are history?
No, not at all.
Well, they really should try to hold on to each other.
Oh, Blair, I know your intentions are good, but Maggie deserves to be with a man who can love her completely. And Max can't do that. He just can't.
Well, I understand that. Don't you ever wish that just life could be simpler?
Oh, only maybe once or twice a day.
You know what? I have a plan that maybe will make our life a little simpler.
Yeah.
You know, Chris Bodie, that new trumpet player.
Oh, yes, we talked about that.
Yes, we did. And guess what? He's playing over at Club Indigo tonight. You want to go?
Tonight?
Yes.
Come on. Yeah.
Good,
sure, why
good. The set begins at 9 o'clock, so you want to pick me up, like, say, 8:30?
8:30 would be
That's
fine.
Right.
It took you this long to get the word extra?
No, I just didn't want Kelly to feel bad.
What is she, fragile, handle with care?
She's a very sweet kid, Dorf. She's had a rocky life so far. A father she never knew, a mother who's institutionalized, boarding schools. Made her even hungrier for a little love and attention. She wound up in Landview. She had the most god-awful year. Her boyfriend dumped her. She was in a terrible accident. But her spirit was never broken. I admire that a lot.
This isn't a Lolita thing.
I couldn't keep up with her. No. She regards me as a father figure. I know that's hard to believe. Could we discuss Kelly later? And zero in right now on you and me.
Hey, Wendy.
Hey, what can I get you?
How about you get me your finest dark rum? And let me have a glass and leave the bottle.
Doll, this is not Tombstone. We do not leave the bottle. But I say you're putting out some pretty bad vibes.
Sorry about that.
Anything you want to get off your chest?
Nope. Just want a drink. Look, have you seen Rachel anywhere?
I think your amazing daughter is backstage right now with Chris Fody, getting ready for his first set. Is there anything I can do for you?
Nope.
He just wants to drink.
Thank you.
Good evening. May I join you? I need a little advice.
What exactly is clean moisture? Well, it's what you'll find in Lubriderm. And it's best defined by a feeling that's almost invisible on your skin. One that feels distinctly less greasy, even though it's working every bit as hard as always. So it's recommended by dermatologists, even more than before. Clean feeling Lubriderm. See you later, alligator. Hello, clean moisture.
12,000 people in my hometown, and I represent all of them. No time to get slowed down by irregularity. My doctor says exercise, eat more fiber, but sometimes a meal is whatever you get served. So my doctor suggested Metamucil. It's not a chemically altered fiber, not an artificial stimulant. The only leading brand with 100% natural fiber is Metamucil. Keeps me regular gently. Changed my life. Now I can get out there and change the world.
Metamucil, the doctor's natural choice for regularity.
When something's loved, it shows. When something's the perfect shade of pale pink and fits like the first time and just makes you feel beautiful, it shows. When you care for something in Woolite, it shows.
You've done it again, kid. Your time's running out. Introducing an even better Resolve carpet cleaner. It now has stain repel protector to help keep new spills from soaking through. So getting out the toughest spots is even faster and easier.
That's okay, cowboy.
New Resolve gets you out of the toughest spots again and again.
Hey, your kitchen's not as clean as you think. Not all cleaners kill E. coli or salmonella. You never know where they might turn up. Lysol antibacterial kitchen cleaner not only cuts through grease, it disinfects. So, till you have our word on it, you can't call it clean.
You call that brushing your teeth?
Is this a trick question?
We can't just clean the front of things.
Why not? That's all you see.
The dentist told Mommy problems can start where we can't see.
Introducing the Crest Multi-Clean Toothbrush. It not only cleans deep between teeth, its cup-shaped design surrounds and helps clean all around every tooth, even some places you can't see.
Mom, you don't miss a thing.
New Crest Multi-Clean. Fits between to get teeth clean.
The best night in family comedy is back. ABC Premiere Tuesday features the explosive season premiere of Home Improvement. When midlife crisis strikes the tool man, he makes a major announcement.
What about tool time? I'll just hand my tool belt down to Al. Have to add a few more notches.
Then Richard Lewis and Kevin Nealon star in the new comedy Hiller and Diller. Tonight on ABC Premiere Tuesday.
Tonight, it doesn't matter how macho he is. This disease could kill the man you love, especially when no one talks about it. ABC's World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
So, can you help me?
Well, I do know all the lawyers in town.
This has to be somebody special. It has to be someone that can promise me complete confidentiality. They'll be in charge of my personal business. And there are things I want to keep separate from Blue Jay Music or Club Indigo.
Have you met Taya Delgado?
I did, and I was impressed. The problem is she's friends with Rachel.
Oh, I see. You're worried that she'll gossip your secrets to your business partner. No way, not that one.
Well, maybe not deliberately. But things have a way of slipping out when you get together with friends.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that eliminates Nora, because she is Rachel's mother.
Right.
Well, that's too bad. Taya's good, but Nora's better.
Also more expensive, according to Taya.
Well, you do have to pay for experience. And if you're concerned about your privacy, believe me, Nora would go to jail herself before she would tell anybody your secrets, even her husband, Bo, who you know is the police commissioner.
Well, if that's true, maybe I will speak to Nora. I liked her when I met her, though I'm not sure the feeling was mutual.
Oh, yeah? How come?
Because I just made a citizen's arrest of a friend of hers.
Oh, yeah, right. You did, didn't you?
So, parked in any handicapped parking spaces recently?
Nope. I've been good. How about yourself? How's Lambview treating you?
The truth?
Yeah.
I'm having the time of my life.
Yeah? And, are you getting along with RJ?
Your brother takes some managing, but we're working it out.
I'll bet. Is Rachel helping to keep the peace around here?
Your daughter does a lot more than that. This whole jazz festival never would have gotten off the ground if it hadn't been for Rachel's passion, her commitment. You ought to be proud.
You know I am.
Shall we send in the gypsy violin player?
So, Rachel, do you have any requests at all?
Your new CD?
Yeah.
Wow, all your tracks are just great. But if I had to pick one... Regroovable.
You got it.
Oh, my dad's already here.
Is that bad?
No, it's great. You see, he's a jazz fanatic.
Oh, we like them.
Let me introduce you to him. Dad.
Oh, hey, baby.
I would like to introduce you to Mr. Chris Bodie.
Wow, hey, it's a pleasure. Man, I love your music.
Thank you very much.
All right,
Thanks.
thank you.
So is everything all right?
Everything's great. We can't wait to get up on stage and play.
There's not much about our relationship lately that the word nightmare wouldn't convey.
So then let's hold off until you're feeling better.
I'm feeling fine. Mostly because you're here. I mean, we've been getting along pretty well so far, haven't we?
You've had the wind knocked out of you. You can't fight back.
That's not true. We disagree about Dorian?
And your little devotee, Kelly.
Right. So it's not like I'm on the mat and you've got to call a fight. We both understand that we've had a second chance to start over, and I think we should grab it, Dorf. I want to be your father again. And I hope you'd like to be my daughter.
Yes.
The first problem is distance. It's hard to duke it out when you're physically separate. And the other problem is I can't move to New York. That would be as dangerous for me now as Washington, even more so. All I have to do is think about those old bars in the village and I can taste the gin.
Dad, don't.
I'm sorry. I can't handle New York, and I know it. And anyway, Lambview's good for me. Clint's my kind of editor. Vicky's the only publisher I've known for a very long time, or for whom I've had any real respect. Dorian's a total fascination. I've got friends here.
You can't disrupt that.
So, would you consider relocating to Lambview?
This is amazing that something could color my hair and leave it so soft.
Melissa Gilbert on softness and Bell Color.
It's different than anything I've ever used. This helps my hair stay soft, even at the ends.
Bell Color 20-minute Color Ease Gel, the only permanent hair color that softens with jojoba.
And it's so easy. Just shampoo in, no drips. I wish you could feel this. And the color, natural, never flat. #1 in France, and I found it here.
Bell Color, guaranteed by Laboratoire Garnier.
It makes me feel good about myself.
You did it. You're quitting smoking. That's great. Now comes your first test.
This one's gonna be brutal, folks.
But you've got Nicoderm CQ, and CQ is better at calming the morning cravings that tempt you to reach for that first cigarette. You can wear CQ 24 hours if you crave a cigarette when you first wake up. And CQ is better than Nicotrol at calming morning cravings. Nicoderm CQ, the power to calm, the power to comfort, the power to quit successfully.
Imagine this. You've got it all in the palm of your hand, the vacation of your dreams, and only Sears can deliver it. Imagine winning a vacation at the Walt Disney World Resort, where you choose what to do from all new experiences, like Disney's Wide World of Sports Complex or Downtown Disney. Or choose to sail on the new Disney Cruise Line, an incredible cruise and Walt Disney World vacation. So get up and get on board. Get to Sears now for your chance to win.
Sure is quiet out here. Cappuccino? That cappuccino machine sure makes a racket.
Do you have a napkin, honey?
Down in the basement. Sugar-free cappuccino, new from Maxwell House.
This is how water flows through clean drains. But over time, this gunky buildup slows drains down.
You need Drainomax Buildup Remover. It's the best because it starts working faster. Whoa! Get the Max.
We won't stop until all of you can arm your hands against dryness and against germs with the first antibacterial hand lotion from Vaseline Intensive Care. It's time to arm your hands.
Introducing Best Food Salad Dressing.
Now,
Nobody makes homemade dressing like Mama.
just like I told you. I didn't make it. Best Foods made the dressing.
It's delicious.
Here's to Mama.
Best Foods makes 10 delicious dressings, 4 fat-free, with the fresh taste of homemade.
Listen, Best Foods made the dressing.
You sold your recipe to Best Food?
We're gonna be rich. We're gonna be
For the freshest tasting salad dressing you never made, look for a free sample of Best Foods dressing and specially marked Fresh Express salads.
Don't miss a minute of Port Charles, ABC Daytime. Tonight, Emmy winner John Larroquette guest stars.
It's a city councilman.
Don, tell her what she's won. Dylan McDermott, Laura Flynn Boyle, and all new Practice tonight on ABC.
I mean, I've just started making a life for myself in New York. I'm really happy. I've got a terrific place to live. I've got a job I love. I have clients that need me. And you want me to walk away from all that into what? A place where I only have you as a friend, where it would be hard for me to establish the kind of practice I have in New York? I mean, you're asking me to risk everything, Daddy.
On an irresponsible drunk who's in the habit of letting you down.
All right. Let's be rational. I mean, you're right about the distance. Nothing beats being in the same room together, but can't we take this one step at a time? I mean, I could start coming down more often. New York's only 2 hours away.
It's 100 miles. It's another frame of reference. It's a different state of mind. And no way to connect at the moment. That's what we need right now, I think. Besides, sometimes in the middle of the night, it's helpful to know that you're just around the corner.
I thought we were retiring emotional blackmail from the armory.
No, it's not calculated. That's the truth.
Yeah, well, when did I start to become my father's keeper?
That's not what I'm asking of you, Dorothy, and you know it.
All right. I'm sorry.
Will you think about it?
Oh, great. What do you want?
I'm trying to save our lives. Look, Maggie, I know I screwed up, but I also know that you love me. And you know that I love you, and I think it'd be absolutely ridiculous for us to split up just because I did something that was so incredibly stupid.
Stupid? Stupid? What you did was a felony.
Look, I wish I could undo the damage that I did to the warehouse and to us, but I can't. It's over. Could we please just try to move on?
Move on, just like that?
I made a mistake.
You know, the thing that gets me about all this, Max, is that it wasn't a mistake. It was premeditated. You actually sat down and you thought this through. And you still don't see how reckless and controlling it all is. You willfully destroyed everything that I worked so hard for. My warehouse, my plans for my school, my love for you.
Don't say that.
It's over. It's done. The only thing left to do is to move on.
Maggie, I did it because I love you.
What?
It was my love for you that drove me to do what I did.
You jammed the boiler and blew up my warehouse because you loved me. Let's forget the fact that you almost killed Jessica and Christian in the process.
You know what would be the real crime here? The real crime is if we allowed our relationship to become as wrecked as that warehouse. Then we would both end up losers.
As opposed to me just losing, right? I really don't want to discuss this with you anymore.
You know what? That's tough. Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to come out that way, but it did. But I don't want us to throw away what we worked so hard to have.
And what do we have?
We have our love. And where are either of us going to find that in the world?
Why didn't you think about that when you jammed my boiler?
I did. I did. That's the point. That's what I was thinking of when I did it.
Oh, no, there's a great argument. You just stick with that one.
Maggie, you're driving me nuts here.
Well, then I guess we're even, because you know what? You're killing me. I can't take this. I really can't.
Maggie, I'm just asking you to look at the whole picture. At us. I'm still asking you, Maggie, marry me. Marry me. Build a future with me. Build a wonderful home with Al and the twins. Can't we please do that?
So, would you like to introduce Mr. Boaty?
I would love to.
I thought you might. Let me introduce you first, okay? Hold on. If I could have your attention for a moment, ladies and gentlemen. I thought you all should know who's responsible for filling the land view sky with all these stars. First we had Erykah Badu, and now Chris Boaty. Now they've been shining on us due to the efforts of one very special person. Club Indigo's own Rachel Gannon.
Thank you all for coming. You were in for such a treat this evening. Our guest hit Billboard's top 20 with his wonderful album, First Wish. And he's hotter than ever with his new CD, Midnight Without You. So without further ado, would you all give it up to the man with the horn, Mr. Chris Boaty.
Miss Kramer, don't you ever come into my club looking like that again. I'll get sued for whiplash.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look, are there any other tables left as far away from there as possible?
I believe I have one ringside. Don't worry. If your cousin orders a pitcher of Cosmopolitans, I'll let you know.
tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
Finally, chores done. A moment of peace. Just her and the dog. Where is that dog anyway? Sir, it's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it.
When Jen ran a fever, we used to run for children's Tylenol, but then our pediatrician recommended children's Advil. It's gentle on her stomach and controls fevers up to 44 minutes faster and lasts almost twice as long. Children's Advil, just a better fever medicine.
Sunday is the day you call people the most. And with MCI, it can also be the day you pay the least. MCI 5-cent Sundays. 5 cents a minute, every Sunday. Call 1-800-SUNDAYS.
You know, lots of folks don't have a word to say in the morning, but not my Parquet. It always says better.
Better.
Better? Now, Parquet, you've always had the taste that says better.
Better.
You little tub. Now, read my lips. Butter.
Better.
Look at how you melt. Just like butter. You really do taste better.
Butter.
New Parquet. Now the flavor says
butter.
Even better.
There is a sweet roll I would love to fix you up with.
Where does a great hairstyle start? With the right finishing spray, customized from Salon Selectives. The flexible hold of level 10 for a natural look, up to level 20 for hold that holds all night. Whatever your style, only Salon Selectives lets you see how great your hair can be.
It's a brand new season, brand new reason to be naughty, nice. Get with the spice, spice it up. Bronze with the shimmer, Tandoori with glimmer. Gold gets the glow when ginger goes snap for a look to entice. Yo, don't think twice, stay cool, sugar, and try a little spice. Yeah, try a little spice, add a little flavor to your world. Easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl. That's the cover girl.
No matter how old your wood furniture may be, there's no better way to keep it looking young than with Pledge. Because Pledge has cleansing conditioners to gently lift the dirt, the fingerprints, and the smudges that regular dusting can leave behind.